There was a man called Naaman. A girl was captured by, oh Jesus, my God. There are places you cannot enter if you are just white and black. This small girl was captured by the strongest man in the country. And the girl went in. The man that captured her was leprous. And then she looked at him and said, sir, there is a prophet in my city. Wait, you destroyed the whole village and there is somebody there that can heal you. There is a prophet in Israel that can help you. Now, if Naaman ever makes heaven, who really saved Naaman? Now, I want to believe that before then, Naaman will deal with Israelites anyhow. But when he came back from that encounter, he started giving them some level of favoritism. Who exactly was responsible? The Bible was not even kind enough to mention her name. You know why? Because in that dispensation, if her name was known as the major person that influenced it would not make sense. So Naaman gears up and goes to the king and says, somebody said that there's healing for me in Israel. He goes there. Watch what happens. Goes there and goes straight to the king. And the king looks at Naaman and tears his clothes and says, Kai, look at this man looking for my trouble. I'm on my own. You tell me if I don't heal him, you will come and destroy me again. You just finished dealing with us. And then guess what? Elisha said, who is that guy? Send him here. Let him know that there is a prophet. That's why I don't see. Listen, if you're a man of God, be a man of God. He didn't go there. He said, send him to where I am. You know why politicians are dealing with pastors anyhow? You are in their pocket. You are easily, you attend every meeting. You don't have honor on yourself. And then guess what happens? Sends him over. When he comes, the Bible said he did not come out. He sent his servant to go and tell him to go and dip in Jordan. You know what Naaman's anger was? It was not first Jordan. It was like, this man is not even humble enough to come out to greet me. Then secondly, he's telling me to go to Jordan. There are better rivers. Better rivers. And I've taught, some of you have listened to my teaching on Jordan, where I taught you that Jordan was not just a casual river to Elisha. It represented the symbol of his what? Acquiring of the anointing. So he didn't leave the place of the encounter. He built his place around that place. So guess what happened? Now, this can explain why no matter how busy NSPPD is, Pastor Jerry Eze still goes back to Umahia. He doesn't do it in Abuja. So he sends him to Jordan. Now watch what happens. When Naaman finished the whole story and got well, do you know what happened? Naaman comes to Elisha. This is the catch. And says, sir. Now Elisha can come out now and say, how are you? He's now humble. He says, sir, can I take the sons from Israel to my own country and use it to create an altar to the Lord? And he said, yes, you can. But now he said, can I also ask one more question? He said, because I am the king's hand. When we go into the temple to worship whatever God they were worshiping, he said the king will have to lean. Joshua, come. He said the king will have to lean on my hand. So then look at how they worshipped. This was how they worshipped. You put your hand this way. Good. So I will come, we'll walk nicely. Then when we get in, I will bow. As I'm bowing, he cannot be standing. If not, the bowing effect will make me uncomfortable. We all will have to bow. So you know what he said to him? He said, if we go to bow before that idol, the king will have me bowed. So is it possible that you will pray and intercede for me so that the Lord will see my heart and know that every time I bow, it is not to that idol, it is to God? And Elisha said yes. Elisha will have told him,